Now, earlier this month, the 3 News Now investigators told you about a daycare facility with a history of issues with the State Department of Health and Human Services. Now, DHHS has temporarily closed all 3 of Rosewood Academy's locations with no reopening date listed, stating an emergency exists requiring immediate action.
DHHS has not responded to our questions asking specifically what that emergency is, but we did learn 3 people who worked at the daycare have been charged with child abuse. Here's what we now know about these charges, which include the owner, and what authorities are still investigating.
2 2-year-olds and 1 1-year-old. These are the ages of the 3 victims Omaha police have listed in their reports, involving 2 former employees, Sage Bardo and Summer Dawson, and one of the owners, Carl Hansen. All 3 have been charged with child abuse by neglect, no serious injury. The first incident took place sometime between October and November. Police say a video showed Dawson roughly putting a 2-year-old next to a wall and dropping her to a seating position. Dawson told police, quote, "I threw her at the wall and she got like a big bump on the back of her head." She also said after this incident, management talked to her about roughly handling children. According to police documents, it took 6 months before it was reported to police. The next incident happened in December. The police report refers to a DHHS report several times involving witness accounts. It states a witness saw Sage Bardo grab a 1-year-old's legs and pull them out from under her. The child then hit her head on the floor. It states she cried on and off for an hour. In an interview with police, Bardo claimed she caught the child and the child's head never hit the floor. She also told police management coached her, but according to the police report, that coaching didn't happen until after DHHS got involved. Police learned about this incident 3 months after it happened. The last incident involves Carl Hansen, who at last check was still listed as one of the owners. Witnesses said Hansen yanked a 2-year-old by his wrist, causing him to fall. That's when the report states Hansen grabbed the boy's foot or ankle and yanked him toward him while he was still on the ground. Witnesses told police he yelled at the boy, "I'm not doing this with you again," and grabbed him by the arm. A teacher said the boy's arm was red where Hansen pulled on him. 53 days after this incident, Rosewood sent out an email to parents saying in part, "No one at Rosewood Academy is under investigation for abuse of any kind." 1 day later, police received a report from DHHS about Hansen. 4 days later, all 3 locations were closed and have remained closed since.
The Sarpy County Sheriff's Office says it is currently looking at 4 open cases involving the academy, with incidents as old as 2019 and as recent as March of this year.